Hi guys, I'm once again back on YouTube and I know you guys were missing me and you guys must be angry because I was not uploading videos from a long time, and I totally understand that. It's my fault. Suddenly schools were opened, studies, pressure and good marks, good grades, and I was totally pressurized due to bad management system. I was not able to manage my time properly. That's why I stopped uploading my videos on YouTube, and I am really very sorry for that. So, but the nice thing is today we are going to do an interesting topic, that is crop production, and this is of science class 8. So let's start. So first of all, before starting, you shall know what is crop production. Of course, you might be thinking, yeah, it will be the production of crops, that is known as crop production. So it's not like that. The process, so the right definition will be, ऐसे तो हम एग्जाम में यही लिख देंगे कि नहीं, the production of crop is known as crop production. That is also okay, but the right definition will be the process of growing crops on large fields for domestic and commercial purposes is known as crop production. For example, maize, paddy, rice, paddy and rice both are same, maize, paddy, rice, gram, etc. are the example of crops that can be grown on a large scale. So this will be the correct definition of crop production. Let me tell you one more thing. This chapter is really very interesting, and ये इतना interesting इसलिए है क्योंकि it is very easy, and science का topic, it is always easy according to me. And okay, so in this video we are going to discuss the definitions, the main definitions, and in our next video I'm gonna explain you the chapter. And this crop production chapter, it will be divided into many parts because it is a lengthy chapter. It has many methods, many things, preparation of soil, sowing of seeds, many things. It is a huge chapter, so it will take time to discuss. So our second definition is agriculture. What is agriculture? So the correct definition would be the science that deals with rearing of animals and the production of crops is known as agriculture. So now there is a word, rearing. Rearing मतलब आपने देखा होगा एक शीप में वूल होता है, तब हम उस वूल को रियर करते हैं, उस वूल को अपने लिए यूज़ करते हैं, उसे कहते हैं रियरिंग. लाइक किसी एनिमल की स्किन को अपने लिए यूज़ करना. याक में एक हेयर्स होते हैं, याक के बहुत लंबे लंबे हेयर्स होते हैं, तो हम उसे मेनली यूज़ करते हैं वुलन क्लोथ्स बनाने के लिए. वो हमारे विंटर में यूज़ आते हैं, विंटर में उनका यूज़ होता है. दैट इज़ नोन एज रियरिंग, कि किसी एनिमल का हम यूज़ करते हैं तो उसे कहते हैं रियरिंग. सो एग्रीकल्चर ऑलमोस्ट स्टार्ट हुई थी 12,000 years ago, and the science which deals with the rearing of animals and growing of crops is known as agriculture. And agriculture almost started 12,000 years ago. Like बहुत पहले तब थे, आर्यंस के टाइम से भी पहले agriculture was started. Before the agriculture got started, humans were gatherers. They were depending on food, raw materials, and they were roaming around the forest for their food. But तब उन्होंने डिस्कवर करा कि हम सीड्स को ग्रो कर कर एक स्पेसिफिक टाइप का प्लांट ग्रो कर सकते हैं. देन दे स्टार्टेड एग्रीकल्चर. So agriculture was started around 12,000 years ago. So there is a huge difference between organic farming and farming. Okay, I don't think so that organic farming is mentioned in the book somewhere, but still it is very important because organic farming is different from farming. In farming we use fertilizers, manures, compost. It is not actually a purest way to grow a crop. But in organic farming we are using the purest way to grow a crop. Like we are not using fertilizers, we are not using any chemicals to grow the crop. In organic farming we are using the purest way to grow a crop. Like we are using compost. हम इसमें लाइक बिल्कुल प्योर से प्योर चीज़ें यूज़ कर रहे हैं. दैट इज़ वाई ऑर्गेनिक फार्मिंग इज़ नेसेसरी. बिकॉज आपने देखा भी होगा जो भी क्रॉप ऑर्गेनिक फार्मिंग से बनाया जाता है दैट इज़ वेरी एक्सपेंसिव इन द मार्केट बिकॉज बिल्कुल ऑर्गेनिक है. एंड वेयर एज कोई भी फ्रूट वेजिटेबल या कुछ भी नॉर्मल फार्मिंग के मेथड से उगाया गया है सो दैट इज़ चीप. इट इज़ चीप बिकॉज उसका यूज़ हुआ है फर्टिलाइजर्स में. लाइक उसका यूज़ करा गया है उसको उगाने के लिए फर्टिलाइजर्स का यूज़ करा गया है. एंड फर्टिलाइजर्स आर फुल ऑफ केमिकल्स विच आर हार्मफुल फॉर आवर बॉडी. एंड डिफरेंस इतना भी नहीं है यार ऑर्गेनिक फार्मिंग एंड फार्मिंग में. जस्ट द डिफरेंस इज ऑर्गेनिक फार्मिंग इज द प्योरेस्ट वे टू ग्रो अ क्रॉप एंड फार्मिंग इज नॉट एग्जैक्टली द प्योरेस्ट वे टू ग्रो अ क्रॉप. बट दोनों ही सही है. इट्स नॉट लाइक दैट. सो ग्रीन रेवोल्यूशन, this is the very important topic, green revolution. In green revolution it was started in India. It is also known as the agriculture revolution. Like I have seen children वो समझते हैं green revolution is like this revolution is green in color, that is why that this is known as green revolution. But it is not like that. Green revolution is an agricultural revolution which began in India in 1960. Okay, so this is a very important thing. Started in India. Just इंडिया में स्टार्ट हुआ था 1960 में. So in this revolution the production of grains and crops were increased. काफ़ी इंक्रीज हुआ था प्रोडक्शन का, क्रॉप्स का प्रोडक्शन ग्रीन रेवोल्यूशन में. सो वी कैन से दैट ये रेवोल्यूशन जो था वो अपने कंट्री के लिए बहुत ज़्यादा हेल्पफुल था क्योंकि जो प्रोडक्शन था क्रॉप का वो इंक्रीज हुआ था प्रोडक्शन क्रॉप का. सो ग्रीन रेवोल्यूशन इज ऑल्सो हेल्पफुल. एंड दिस डेफिनेशन ग्रीन रेवोल्यूशन इट कम्स इन आवर एग्जाम. So just remember the date. It started in India 1960. Green revolution is also known as agricultural revolution. Okay, so here it is horticulture. Horticulture is similar to the agriculture, but ये एक agriculture की branch है जो deal करती है production of vegetables, fruits, rearing of animals. So in simple words, it is a branch of agriculture that deals with production of vegetables, fruits, decorative flowers, and it is just a branch of agriculture. एक सिंपल वे में अगर हम इसे लर्न करें तो ये है ब्रांच ऑफ एग्रीकल्चर. Just horticulture is the branch of agriculture that deals with growing of decorative plants, trees, production of vegetables, fruits, and etc. Okay. So what are crops? Definition of crops. Yeah, this is really very simple. Crops are the plants which are grown on large scale for humans and animals. These are the plants which are grown on large scales, like on the fields. Some crops are grown or some plants are grown on large fields so that they can be used by humans and animals, such as rice, maize, peas, beans, paddies, etc. Food crops. So now some crops are classified according to the purpose for which they are grown into. So food crops. In food crops, it is grown for human beings and animals. Grown from human. So this food crop, it can be used by the farmers also. Food crop can be used by the farmer. Plantation crop is mainly used to sell the crop or to sell the crop in the markets. जो प्लांटेशन क्रॉप्स होते हैं उनका हम यूज़ करते हैं उसे मार्केट में सेल करने के लिए. फॉर एग्ज़ाम्पल अगर हम यूज़ करें जूट को हम मार्केट में सेल करते हैं. सो जूट होगा एक एग्जाम्पल प्लांटेशन क्रॉप्स का, because this plantation crop is not used by the farmer. It is the farmer sells this product or the crop in the markets, but sometimes farmer is using the crop which is grown by him or her. But in cash crops it is different. The crop which is grown by the farmer is not used by him. कैश क्रॉप में जो क्रॉप जो फार्मर ग्रो करता है वो फार्मर यूज़ नहीं कर सकता, बिकॉज इट इज़ वेरी एक्सपेंसिव एंड द फार्मर कैन नॉट अफोर्ड इट. सो द एग्जाम्पल ऑफ कैश क्रॉप विल बी डेट्स, बिकॉज दीज डेट्स जो होते हैं दे आर वेरी एक्सपेंसिव, एंड इफ द फार्मर विल सेल दीज डेट्स इन द मार्केट देन इट विल बी रियली वेरी गुड, और वी कैन से इट विल बी रियली वेरी बेनिफिशियल फॉर द फार्मर. बिकॉज अगर ये इसको खुद खाएगा, खुद यूज़ करेगा, तो ये लॉस में जाएगा फार्मर. और अगर ये कैश क्रॉप्स को वो मार्केट में सेल करेगा, उसको बहुत अच्छा मनी मिलेगा एंड ही विल बी रिच. सो द एग्जाम्पल ऑफ कैश क्रॉप्स विल बी डेट्स, बिकॉज वी कांट ईट द डेट. सो हियर वी हैव क्रॉप्स व्हिच आर डिवाइडेड ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ सीजन्स. अब सीजन्स के बेसिस पर भी क्रॉप्स डिवाइडेड होते हैं. द फर्स्ट क्रॉप इज राबी क्रॉप्स, सेकेंड इज खरीफ क्रॉप्स. राबी एंड खरीफ. Rabi crops are the crops which are sown in the winter season. They are sown in the month of October and December and harvested in the month of March and April. Like ये winter season वाले crops हैं, ये winter में sow करे जाते हैं. For example, gram, pea, linseed, इन सारे crops को ज़्यादा sunlight, ज़्यादा rain की ज़रूरत नहीं होती. ये इनको ज़्यादा सनलाइट, ज़्यादा रेन की, ज़्यादा वाटर की ज़रूरत नहीं होती. दैट्स वाई दे कम अंडर राबी क्रॉप्स. इफ़ वील ग्रो linseed in summer season or in the season of खरीफ, then वो ग्रो नहीं कर पाएगा, because it doesn't need huge amount of sunlight, it does not need so much amount of water. That's why Rabi crops cannot be grown in Kharif months, and Kharif crops cannot be grown in Rabi month. So Kharif crops are the summer crops basically. They are sown in the month of June and July and harvested in the month of September and October. For example, we can take soyabean, cotton, maize, rice, because rice needs lot of amount of water and it can only be grown in clay soil, क्योंकि clay soil जो होती है वो ज़्यादा water absorb करती है, and rice needs a lot very huge amount of water to grow. That's why. So these are the two types of crops which are divided on the basis of seasons. Seasons के basis पे two type के crops divide होते हैं. The first one is the Rabi crops, second one is Kharif crops. Rabi crops are the crops which are sown in the month of October and December, and they are harvested in the month of March and April. Kharif crops are the crops which are sown in the month of June and July and harvested in the month of September and October. This is the simple definition of Rabi crops and the Kharif crops. You can remember this by saying कि Rabi crops are sown in winters and Kharif crops are sown in summer seasons. So guys, this is the end of our video, and in our next video I am going to tell you about the steps which is used to prepare the soil. जो भी steps होते हैं, there are total 7 steps to prepare a soil. So we'll understand these 7 steps in our next video, because this video will be really very lengthy for you guys. So till then, bye bye, take care.